All right, chat. How you all doing today? What? Oh, okay, camera. That's cool. Guess we're not working today. No problem. No problem. There, hey, all right, there we go. Welcome, chat. Hopefully you're doing well today. Good to see everyone. I hope everyone is hyped for today. What type of game is this supposed to be? Josh, welcome to chat. This is technically a PvP game, and Plaid Hat Games came out with a solo mode for it. Well, to be fair, they came out with a PvE version that you can solo. So it's that's the kind of game it is. It's a little weird to explain, but it's card driven. So if you like LCGs, Here we go. So by the end of the stream, will we be able to answer the question whether I should start investing in Ashes or Arkham Horror? It's gonna be a tough one. It's gonna be a tough one. Multiplayer only, is it? It used to be, Stevie. Also, welcome to chat. This is Mr. Rao Gaming. Welcome to chat. Hopefully you're doing well. This is the solo co-op expansion content, and it's very good. I played it a little bit, and it is quite good. Joshi, thank you for resubbing with your tier 1 sub. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. Thank you. Helps out the chat a lot, so that is awesome. Let me put that counter up. Ash has a solo co-op mode. Growl, welcome to chat. Hopefully you're doing well. Beast Snow, how's it going, man? Convince me to buy yet another game? No problem. You'll be convinced by the end of this. Okay, that's the thing. I looked on their website, and I like the artwork. The artwork is what initially drew me into this. Also, in the past, I have I played this at PAX Unplugged last year. My buddy and I played against each other, and we didn't like it. What I didn't realize is we played the old version, and I actually played with the hero I'm going to play with now, and the hero is updated, and it makes a lot more sense now. And also, we may have been playing wrong a little bit, just a little. But I always like the artwork. That's what drew us in. And now that I've actually properly learned how to play, and they have a solo mode, I am on the hype train. All right, BB hype. I already own the core in the first solo expansion, just haven't got around to playing it. Hoping this will kick my arse into playing it. If I can put down Xenonauts 2 for 5 minutes, I hope so too, man. It's actually easier to get than I thought it was going to be, which is interesting. Also, Infectious Zombie, thank you for subbing with your tier 1 sub 3 months in a row. That's a new badge. There should be a new badge, Infectious Zombie. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it, dude. Thank you for the support. Thank you. The same. Let's see. I was thinking the same thing. I'm still buying tokens. This game doesn't have tokens from Buy the Same Token, but it does have them from Team Covenant. I'm thinking I'm going to message Buy the Same Token, see if they have plans for this. And if they don't, then still have sleeves that need using up. He's got a bad habit of convincing me to buy things. That's just fact check true. Angus, I've had my eye on this, but still on the LCG train at the moment. Get ready to add another, get ready to add more to that train because you're going to be on this. That's why Lord of the Rings, I just got mahogany tokens into. Oh, you got them today, Hua? Also, welcome to chat. Hopefully you're doing well. That was pretty quick. They just got to Chicago a few days ago, right? A few hundred just sitting there, I believe. I also got Doom Imperium and loosely Transformers deck building game. Not sold on it yet. Oh, look, D25 decided to show up. Never late, baby. Never late. Doing sweep smoothie and made for myself, seeing how this game works. Perfect. We'll in the beginning we'll do like a quick overview of how like the system works, right? We'll just do like a quick run through, and then try to dive into a game after that, and maybe a second game as well. Greetings all, greetings Joshy. BB, can I use all my points to ban Ashes and Phoenixborn? Nah, you can't. Funny enough. Arkham Horror 100%. Arkham Horror is good. It is good. Don't give this man a sub. He still thinks Valk is better than the strongest one there is. Valk is the strongest one there is, so she can't be better than it because she is it. Pity sub. I'll take pity subs. Puny Valkyrie. No buy the same token, the no token, although I do need some advice on my Lord of the Rings token. Sure, what's up? I keep getting a character in my hands where they burnt the edges of the char. Wondering. I keep getting char on my hands. Really? I didn't have that problem. I would contact them about that. That's weird. You shouldn't be getting char. So if in general with that, like just take like a paper towel and wipe it against the paper towel like a few times, like one token, like keep rolling it over and over and over in the paper towel and see if it eventually stops. Because if it doesn't, then the wood's deteriorating too much. And that sounds like a bad mahogany batch or something. Because there might be some loose bits at the end, but once it like chars, it should be good. And they should have sealed it. So like once you char the outside, theoretically they should have put a finish on it. I don't remember if they do or not. If they do, it's like a very light finish. But there should be a finish on it to help keep it going. So yeah, send a picture on Discord, of course. Because that's weird. That shouldn't be happening. But I would definitely contact them and let them know that like this is going on and you don't think this should happen. So that's weird. That's really weird. I've got Lord of the Rings 2 Towers and next Evolution Marvel Champions to get next. Then going back to collecting Arkham. Nice. Wait till you start collecting Ashes. It's rough, doesn't feel like any fish. Yeah, they use, I don't know what they actually use, but it feels like like a really watered down shellac is what it feels like. So as I missed Sunday stream, well, caught up Monday daytime. Are Ferrari A, the 4th best team in Formula 1, B, have the worst strategy team, or C, wasting Charles' time? Trick question. It's all 3. Dude, Charles Leclerc's gonna leave. Leclerc's gonna leave. He, like, I was listening to the team radio, and he was so upset. He was so upset. Hey, Cyber Jace, how's it going, man? But McLaren looking good. McLaren looking really good. Like, really good. What I feel is like plywood. Well, you should feel like the grains. Mahogany is pretty grainy, so you should feel the grains on it. The problem is, in my opinion, with those tokens, they wanted you to feel the mahogany finish. And that's fine and all, but they should have done a thicker shellac on it. I have some good stuff I would have put on it. Lando is winning Spa, mark my words. No. I want him to, but he won't. He just won't. Unless Max throws his car into a wall for funsies to see if the mechanics can fix it really fast and get him back on the track. I mean, you need an engine breakdown. I just went Piastri to get a podium. D20, have you looked at Dune Imperium or the Transformers game at all? I looked at Dune Imperium, and I was told, because Dune Imperium came out with Lost Ruins of Arnak, and I played Lost Ruins of Arnak at PAX Unplugged, and then I bought it there because it was on sale. So I just haven't gotten the Dune yet. Time to stock your Etsy store and go head to head with buy the same token? I don't have time for that. Just I straight don't. Etsy is the worst. Etsy is the worst. I hate them with a burning passion. Max can't win every race. Well, he didn't win like the first one, right? So he won't win every one. I didn't like Dune. I've heard people love it, and people have been like okay about it. YouTube, if you haven't yet, make sure to hit the like button. I've heard people be iffy on it, on Dune, which I find interesting. I want to try it. I feel like I'll try it probably at PAX Unplugged. If I go, assuming I go, I should be able to. I'll do it there, and I'll play it. But I like Dune. We played it a lot. Yeah, I want to compare it to Lost Ruins of Arnak, because everyone was comparing the two when they first came out. I have no idea why, but they just were. So I want to see what it's like. Transformers, have you tried G.I. Joe? It's maybe the second best deck builder game right now behind Aeon's End and Astro Knights. Interesting. I have not tried I don't even think I've heard of G.I. Joe. Well, I know what G.I. Joe is, obviously, but I haven't tried it. Also, I'm sure there's nothing you can do, but you can smell where they burnt, which I don't know why. I didn't expect it, but it caught me off guard. I could see, that's what's weird. I couldn't smell burnt, but I could smell mahogany. But I work with mahogany a lot, so I don't know if, like, I'm just used to that smell. So, like, my nose picked up on it right away. Like, I don't do a lot of wood burning, personally. So, that smell would throw me off. But I felt like I just smelled, like, heavy mahogany when I opened it up. I was like, oh, that's right. Lots of nostalgia. Nice. So, is there... I wasn't sure Transformers piqued my interest more. Interesting. Is there anyone in chat who has played Ashes? In case I get rules wrong. I don't think I should, but you never know. Smelled like my burn pit. Yeah, that's really weird. That's really weird. Unless you burn mahogany, then that makes more sense. Deck building with dice rolls. GI is pretty good. Also, nice to make the stream. Welcome, Billy. Hopefully you're doing well. Hey, Bassman, how's it going? Just to it, but a good game. Nice. D20 wood burning. Ugh, I hate wood burning so much. Laser cutter and MDF for World War II. My wife bought in the house. It was on fire from the smell. I'm doing great, thanks. I thought Ashes was PvP or PvP turned PvE. It's PvP turned with an expansion for PvE. So thus we can solo it. I know Ashes, but not the solo version. That's all right. That's all right. You could probably still catch at least half my errors. Ashes, fantastic game, by the way. I am on the hype train for that right now. Sorry, somebody's buddy's texting me. You guys are convincing me to look at G.I. Joe again. Warfighters of World War II is a good solo co-op game. I'll have to check that out. I don't even think I've heard of it. I'm so out of the loop with games nowadays, to be completely honest. I'm so out of the loop. I don't even think mahogany is a common wood near me either. Probably not. I have to get my mahogany from Canada. So I only burn cardboard. Don't burn cardboard. That's not good. It's a great game. You can't get around the art. I prefer modern Black Ops World War II. Interesting. Okay, chat. Let us jump down to the table. Let's jump down to the table and let's go over the rough idea of how this plays so that you get the idea, and then we can talk about rules. Or we can slowly play through. So here it is laid out. This right here is like the PvE section, right? This is normal Ashes section. So you'll use normal Ashes deck, but play PvE stuff. So this is what comes in the expansion, plus like a Phoenix Born and some more cards or something like that. Nice mat. This is from Momo Monster. This is actually an Arkham Horror mat, but I like the mat. Think about putting linseed oil on my tokens? You can. You absolutely can. Play Ashes. He chats for 10 minutes. When avoiding playing Warlock, it's over an hour. That's how excited I am for Ashes and how not excited I was for Adam Warlock. Some wooden token holes. I know. I gotta send you some. I have some over there, but I gotta make more. I'm just have it. But yeah, I gotta do that for you. Okay. The art is exceptional. Dude, the art is so good. So we are playing Cole. So this is Cole. You'll notice on this stat line right up top here, it says Battlefield 6, 15, and then Spellboard 4. So that means I can have 6 battlefield units, like the people that attack and stuff. I can have 6, not including him. He has a current total of 15 life, and then Spellboard is like spells that would go underneath your battle units, which let you do spells. Funny enough. So that's cool. And then there's also basically down in his box is some special ability he could do. Slash, which is a minor action. Now, throughout the game, there's things called major and minor actions.
Ladies and gentlemen,
oh, no.
right here.
Screen's dead.
Hey, you. Finally awake.
Now I gotta pause that. Okay, so there's main actions and minor actions, or side actions, not minor actions. So you could do one of the things on the left side. You have to do one of the things on the left side, and then you can do one of the things on the right side. They may put. I still need. Wait. Can we talk about the release cards? No. I told D20 earlier that it's funny how card art can either draw you or turn you away. This is definitely one that draws you in. Agreed. So there are 2 different backs. For Ashes, this is like normal cards, and this one will be your cards that you can summon in. So you won't be drawing from this deck, you'll just be like summoning from this deck, and that'll make sense maybe in a little while. You're freezing a lot, not sure if it's me or the stream. Right now it's looking good. Twitch, let me know if there's any problems. So what you get to do, Ashes has the best art and aesthetics of any card game. It's up there a lot for me. It's up there a lot. So the way this works is there's several different rounds. I guess we'll start from the top. First, you roll your dice. So you get 5 of one color and 5 of another color. I guess when you deck build, I haven't learned deck building yet, so I don't know like the full rules of that, but I guess you can change this up and do different things, and it relates to your cards and yada, yada, yada. But anyway, we're just going to go with what the base game tells me to do. So I get 5 of one color and 5 of another color. There's more off to the side that relate to other cards, but we're just using these right now. And you roll all these dice, right? And they have 3 different symbols on them. So they have this basic symbol that looks like this. This is like a medium symbol. Actually, the rest of these are medium. But let's just say, because we're not going to play with this, you get the highest one, which is a goat head, and this one's a frog. So you roll dice and you get different cards like this, or different dice like this, right? You use the dice to pay for different things. Now, it's important to note that the highest level thing could pay for the other 2 levels. The medium level could pay for its level and the one below it. And the lowest level can only pay for the lowest level. Right? Cool. So that is our dice. So then we roll dice. We would discard cards if we wanted to. And then we draw back up to our starting hand. Now, what's neat about Ashes is that your opening hand, you can choose the first 5 cards that you want. Right? So it's not random like Marvel Champions or Arkham or Lord of the Rings or anything like that. You pick the 5 you want. They just can't be a double, from my understanding. So you pick whatever ones you want, and that's what you start with. So it's kind of cool in the way of, instead of, again, randomly dealing yourself cards, you can start. And it's kind of important because it takes a little longer to build out in Ashes. So we do that. And then it goes to player turn. So it's going to be us, and then the game, and then us, then the game, and we keep going back and forth until we can't do anything anymore. So really quick, the way that his board starts is written on his Chimera card. So 4 threat, which has to do with how many cards are out here, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, how many cards come out on the table. So it's 4. He has 30 life. His ultimate's 3, which we'll get into later, and his starting is 1 blood, 2 blood, 2 blood, 2 blood. So we have a 1 blood, we have a 2 blood, a 2 blood, and a 2 blood. So his starting would just be like that, and then you just shuffle it. Yeah, Angmar is hard, is rough, I should say. All right, shuffle his cards up. It's good there. So we would go first. So we have to do a main action, and we can do a side action. So main action is to pay for a card with a fancy symbol. Now, for example, this card has that fancy symbol, and then it has 3 symbols underneath it. So in order to play this card, we have to do a main action and then pay those 3 underneath it. So let's just do this hypothetically. We're not going to start this as the game. I guess we could have, but we won't. So my main action can be to play this Hammer Knight, let's say, and I could spend a goat head, a leaf, and a basic symbol. Pay them off to the side. Comes off. We do that. Now the side action is that if we had a, what is it? A symbol like this, it's not as fancy as a star. We could do that as a side action. So we could play that. We could activate a dice power, which is on these cards. So for example, on the bottom, it says you would do a frog to deal 1 damage to a target unit. And then this one says you would do a goat head to search your discard pile for an ally and place it into your hand, deal 1 damage to your Phoenix Born, which is cool. Or you can meditate. Meditate basically means you throw away a card, or you throw away a card off the top of your deck, and you get to change a die face to any face you want it to be. So I can make the worst die into like the best die. Cool? Cool. Once you run out of cards though, you don't get to reshuffle. You run out, and then every round, your Phoenix Born takes 1 damage from my understanding. So if I just keep going through turns and not winning, I will slowly die, right? And that's it. That's the very, very beginning of this. So we won't do a side action or anything like that. Instead, we'll go to their turn, right? Their turn. So the first thing you do is if they have face down cards, you roll their dice, and the D12 will have you do something in particular. This, if it's on a shard, it goes into here. If it rolled to one of these, it goes off the board. You take this behavior card and you look at what the D1 does. So right now it just says reveal. Okay, easy enough. We work left to right to reveal a card. So the enemy tells us what it will do. This is the Fury aspect on the top from Firebelly. And Fury aspect is just like the type of enemy it is. And it's Battlefield, Red Wrath, or when this unit is declared as an attacker, deal 1 damage to all units in Phoenix Born. That really stinks. He's got 1 attack, 2 life, and 1 blood. We'll get into most of that later. And the middle symbol means he's going to attack my Phoenix Born. That's who he's going to target. So we either see D20 die at incredible speed or slowly kill himself. Hopefully not slowly kill myself. That's the goal. Dice rolling my arch nemesis, mine too. And that's all you do for the enemy. What's the expansion needed for solo? I don't know where it went. Red Rains is the expansion. Red Rains. Okay. So that is that. Oh. So no, that's good. That's good. That's good. Everything's good. Now it's back to our turn, right? And we just continue this process back and forth. So we would, for example, as our main action, we can now attack with the Hammer Knight if we really wanted to. And let's do that really fast because that's going to show us some weird things that happen. So when you attack, you can... When you attack, you have to either attack a unit or you can attack the enemy, right? The enemy may block the attack from the unit, but the units will eventually just like kill you. So you probably want to get rid of them first. So what you do is you would say, I declare the Hammer Knight as the attacker, right? So we exhaust him and he's attacking for, on the bottom, it shows his attack, his life, and his recover. So he would attack for 3. Let's say we go against this guy. He only has 2 life. We would knock him out, but the enemy always counterattacks. So he would counterattack at the same exact time. So we would deal 1 damage to our Hammer Knight, but we would knock him out. When knocking him out, it says 1 blood. We take a damage and we put it on to the main villain, right? Easy as that. Then let's say we want to do a side scheme where we wanted to put this in the, or not a side scheme, a side action, put that into play, and then we're good. And that would be all for a turn. We roll our dice. Okay, so this is a basic, so this stays, and then an 8 would say side action, target opposing player must load 2 non-basic dice in their active pool, which stinks. So I would have to get 2 of these down to be basic dice. That's sad. And then we reveal a card. So again, they reveal a card. Eventually, they will reveal all their cards. Once they reveal their cards, we no longer roll dice. Okay, we don't no longer roll dice. We just activate left to right. Now, they would just go, okay, he's going to attack, and then I would either block it or do something else, and he would attack, and I block it or do something else, and then he would attack, right? You just kind of go through the process of attacking. There's a little bit of rule set in there that we can talk about later. Once they're all exhausted, they are done with their turn. They will no longer do anything else, and then until I'm done with my turns, I'm done with everything, right? If this fills up, so that all of these are filled in, we clear it all out, and we put 1 of these tokens on it. When this gets up to the ultimate of 3, we do the ultimate ability, which means we read all this, we do a bunch of stuff, and it's not great. It does a lot of damage, basically, or a lot of damage all over the board. And then he gets harder as we go along. And that's it. And we just go back and forth. And I try to do 30 damage to him. He tries to do 15 to me, essentially. That's it. That's it. That's the game. It's not crazy complicated, but I did die a lot today. Because I was like, maybe I can win. And it turns out I can't win. So, hopefully that all made sense. Hopefully I didn't get any things wrong. I don't think I did. It is the Adventure PvE mode? Yes, this is the Adventure PvE mode. I think I got everything right. The only thing I want to check really fast. I think we're good. I think that's everything. The only thing I don't know how to do is deck building, so don't ask me that. I didn't look that up. So yeah. I just want to check something with oh, there's stuff that happens in recovery. So that's the other thing. When we're done, there is a recovery. So at the bottom, everyone recovers. So for example, Hammer Knight, if he was still on the board, he would recover 2 life. So he would get 2 of his life back. There's certain recovery stuff with him. We remove 1 exhaustion from everyone, and then we would exhaust the rest of our dice, and then we'd start again. Okay. For him, the way that he works is that recover is normal. Then you remove exhaustion tokens. Before removing exhaustion tokens, remove 1 Reigns token from the Chimera for each exhausting token on the Chimera or the ultimate card. You exhaust dice. And then place red Reigns. Place 1 red Reign token on the Chimera for each aspect in play. So that's the only other thing I think that I missed. So I think that's it. Let me just make sure. Raise this. Please. Okay. I think that's it. Cool. Solo mode, you say? Which one, BB, which one are you talking about that you didn't like? A game that's hard to win, D20, sign me up. I mean, you shouldn't think that you can win just because she has the patch to find a way to draw. I wish I could. Could you play 4-player? The box doesn't say. Could you? That's a good question. Let's see how you would play. I don't think you could, but I'm not sure. Call the variant 2-player variant. I think it only works for 2. I think it only works for 2. Okay, so let's shuffle these up. And then let's get going. Let's try to win. See if we can win. Win, Rocky, win. Alright, so 1 blood token, 2. We want to do a 1, 3, and 3. Cool. Actually, I need to change this. Might be loud. Oh, that's not bad. I'll shuffle mine. Are you getting near the end? Hey, Lucas, how's it going? Yep, new game. We just glanced at the rules, but I'll explain things as I go along too, so hopefully that helps. Okay, so I'm starting with my starting 5, which is, did I have the zoom on? Nope, that's the Chimera board. Interesting. Oh, I do have zoom on. Okay, so I have Hammer Knight, Strength, Iron Worker, Anchornaut, and Chant of Revenge is what we're doing. All right, cool. So that's all shuffled. That's all good. Now we have to roll all of our dice. Waste of it. Hey, Rangon, how's it going? The famous board gamer, D20? I don't know about famous, but I am well known and well liked. All right, that's a lot of mid-range. Oh, and 1 frog. Okay, so we got a lot of mid-rangers in there. 1 higher up and 2 lower down there. All right, cool. And I think we're ready to go. So the first thing I want to do, I do like the idea of the side action, putting that in. Deal damage. Wait, when this unit comes into play, I don't want to do that. Let us. I can't do the Hammer Knight because I don't have. So like the Hammer Knight, I can't do because I don't have the goat head yet, which stinks. So let's do the Iron Worker. Costs 2 basic. And then let's meditate. I'm going to discard, which is a side action. So I get to discard a card, close combat. I don't know if that's good or not. And then we'll up 1 to the goat head. So that will go up to the goat head, and then that'll be our turn. All right. Is that to me? What game do I enjoy deck building the most? I'm a terrible deck builder, so almost none. All right, so we roll at 2, which just means we just reveal. So it was this plain side, which means it doesn't go up there, and then we roll a 2, and then we just do his action, which is reveal. So reveal the top one. It is Rampage. Now this is an enemy, and you can see it has a green box with 2 tokens on it. So at the start of the Chimera's turn, remove 1 status token from this unit to re-roll all basic rage dice. So that comes in with 2. Does he re-roll literally all of them? Because that would be terrible for us. I don't know how that would work. Great card art? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So it states at the start of the Chimera's turn, remove one status token from this unit to reroll all basic rage dice. Hey, don't be rash. How's it going? Hopefully doing well. I know you're no Adam Warlock fan, but gotta say the gameplay was entertaining. That's what I tried. All right, so we have to deal with that. I don't like that because I don't want to reroll all the dice. So anyway, he went. That's fine. Now it's our turn. I'm almost thinking I attack right away. But first, I want to do a side action. And because he only uses a side action, use a sword, put him into play. And then we'll exhaust the Ironworker to attack 2 to this guy. Now this guy only has 2 life and would attack 2 back. So they basically just hit each other really fast. So he gets knocked out, unfortunately. Which stinks, but he gets knocked out. I don't want him to reroll dice. So he gets knocked out and he has 1 blood, which means 1 damage is put in the Chimera. He's only got 29 life left. Perfect. Now, after an ally you control is destroyed, place 1 status token on this spell if it has no status tokens. And then as side action, we can move 1 status token to the spell and deal 1 damage to the enemy if we wanted to. So that's fun. Okay, that was a side and a main. So now he gets to roll again. He gets a token up in there. And at 12, place 1 red range token on the Chimera. Well, that's terrible. So that stinks. And then you reveal the card. So now we reveal Hunting Insects. Bloodlust. After this unit destroys a unit the opponent controls by attacking, place 1 red range token on the Chimera. Ooh, that's terrible. All right, my turn. First thing I want to do is play the Hammer Knight. So we're going to do the Goat Head. We do a leaf, and then we have to do 1 basic die, and we'll use that as a basic die. So the Hammer Knight comes into play. Do not place an exhaustion token on this unit as a result of countering. Okay, interesting. All right, and then we'll do a minor action to exhaust him to deal 1 damage to the corpse. 1 done there. Deal 1 damage to a target Phoenixborn, so there's 1 damage done on there. All right, cool. So we did our main, we did our side, so we're good. Now they roll. All right, so another token goes in there, and then an 11, which states we raise 1 basic rage die, 1 level. All right, so this goes up, and then we reveal the next card. So reveal it. Frozen Fear. After this unit destroys a unit an opponent controls by attacking, place 1 exhaustion token on the opponent's target Phoenixborn. Terrifying. This unit cannot be blocked or guarded against by units with an attack value of 1 or less. Well, that stinks. Okay. All right. Leaf and that. Let's do Strengthen. So here's the artwork of this. We do a main action, leaf, and a sword thing. So leaf, sword, that goes in, goes there. And then we could add an attack value to him, which we might do next turn. But we kind of want to counter with him. So think about that. Okay. And then as a side, activate dice power. Deal 1 damage to a target unit. I think we'll do a side dice power. Right? So, on the bottom, we'll use a frog to deal 1 damage to a target unit. So I'm going to use the frog to deal unit damage. By hitting him 1. Yeah, I think we'll hit him 1. We're good. It's every enemy card, but that stings. Well, that's not good. Growl. Yeah, it's not great. Like, it's not the easiest system. I think that's the other thing important to point out. Like, this game isn't necessarily isn't super easy. Like, it's good, but it's not, like, easy, you know? Okay. And YouTube, let me know if there's any problems going on with the video. There's some stuff going on. Okay. Let's roll his dice. Okay, he's gonna get that one of them, and then a 7. So target player must lower 2. Okay, we don't have 2 dice to lower, so we'll just lower this 1, and then we reveal the next card. So now that they're all revealed, it's another Frozen Fear. He's going to start attacking, so he won't roll any more dice. So we don't have to worry about this one triggering, but he won't roll anymore, or he won't roll anymore. He'll just start attacking left to right. So we could put this unit in to deal a damage. Yeah, let's put him in as our main action. We'll throw away this. And then when this unit comes into play, you may deal 1 damage to another target unit. I'm going to deal, I guess, 1 damage to him. Yeah, I guess to him. D20 hates all games. He's only in this for the Twitch bucks. Oh, yeah. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. So that's the end of mine. Side action. I think that's it. Okay. So now we have to attack. So he's going to attack. Now on this, he has this symbol, which means he's going to attack my leftmost unit. So it won't be my actual Phoenixborn. It'll just be the first unit in this, or the leftmost one in this row. So he's going to attack with 4, has 3 life, and after this unit destroys... After unit destroys something by attacking me, place 1 red rain token on. Which stinks, because he is going to knock out my Hammer Knight. Gosh, that's just terrible. Alright, yeah. I guess I defend with my Hammer Knight. I feel like I did this very poorly. So he attacks enough to knock him out, but he knocks him out. So after this unit destroys a unit of an opposing control character, we place 1 token on the Chimera, which is not great. After this unit destroys a unit being controlled by attacking, I didn't attack, I countered, so I don't think I can actually deal damage. So the Hammer Knight gets knocked out, unfortunately. He gets knocked out, and this is 2 blood, so 2 more damage goes onto there. Big Hammer leaves no room for defense. Alright, so... Hey, Nova, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Just cheat to win? I know, right? If only. Okay. I feel like I did this poorly. I feel like this isn't going to work well for me. Because I can't really do anything. He's going to attack. So he's going to attack. After this unit destroys a unit. Now, alright. So he's going to do 3 damage to him. Actually, you know what I should have done? Oh, you know what? Let me rewind this a little bit. Let me rewind this just a little bit. Because I'm new and I'm trying still. You know what I should have done? And this is one rule I didn't talk about. Want more counters on Corpse Fears. So this is what I should have done, and I didn't do this. So Hammer Knight, I think, had no attack, right? Just want to make sure. Or no exhaustion, no damage or anything like that. Yeah, he's good. Okay. I'm not cheating. I'm just going back slightly. Also, chat, let me make sure if anything goes on with this, any stream issues. Because I saw the frames drop a little bit. He's going to attack. The one thing you can do is once per round block with this guy. Block with your main guy. So we're going to block. He's going to do 4 damage here. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we're going to do 4 damage that way. That's better. Because then what we can do... Unit can be blocked or guarded by units with an attack value of 1 or less. Okay, that's fine. Hey, Canadian, how's it going? Until your 3rd stream of this game. It's just learning still. So then he would go. So now I would go, and I would exhaust Hammer Knight, who's going to attack 3 onto him. Now, when I attack... Oh, I don't know if I did this last time. No, I think I'm okay still. I'm going to attack him. When doing so, if this is a 9 or higher, it's not... he would come in and step in and block instead. But we're gonna attack him. So after this unit destroys a unit, his controls, it doesn't. That's fine. So we deal 3 damage, and he deals 3 back to us because he counters. 1, 2, 3. All right, cool. So he's dead. Destroys whatever. We deal 2 damage, 2 blood to the villain. Did you get the core box and Red Rising only? Yeah, just those 2. Just those 2. Just came by to sigh about D20 selling out. Whoa, hey. To get more eye tokens? No, we don't want him to get more tokens. Well, no, yeah, we do want him to get more tokens, sorry. Not more of those tokens, though. Just working out your options. Welcome, Dylan. Hopefully you're doing well. Watch the VOD, so technically I relived it. All right, so then when he, after his unit destroys an opponent unit by damage, you may deal 1 damage to a target unit. So we'll target this unit, right? We'll do 1 damage there. Okay. Then they'll go. He exhausted. I should have done that the first time when he attacked him. Now he's going to attack him. After this unit destroys, so we can't block, we can't do anything. He's going to exhaust and deal 3 damage. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7. So 5, 6, 7. All right, 7 out of 15. That's not great. Now he can't do anything else, so we're done. So we'll ready up by recovering. So he recovers 2. He stands upright. He's fine. We take the exhaustion, 1 exhaustion token off of everyone, and then they go. So recover as normal. Remove exhaustion. Before removing exhaustion tokens, remove 1 reigns token for each exhaustion. There is none. Exhaust dice. Place red reigns token like Chimera for each aspect in play. Okay. So there's 2 aspect cards still in play. So he gets 2 more red reigns tokens, which is not great because it means he now levels up 1 higher, which is terrible for us, actually. So what happens is we follow this ultimate ability. This didn't happen last time this quickly, so we follow the rules of this card going down. So after placing red reigns tokens on the Chimera, if there are red reigns tokens equal to or greater than the Chimera's ultimate value, resolve the following. Remove red reign tokens from the Chimera equal to its ultimate value. So it's all 3 get removed. Discard all cards on the Chimera's battlefield that it does not own. There are none. Deal 1 damage to all units in Phoenixborn in the Chimera opponent's control. So 1 damage there, 1 here, 1 here. This 1 damage kills his Acronaut. And he's still alive. Remove this card and the top behavior card from the game. So these 2 go away. So now he gets a bit tougher going forward. So that stinks. Okay. That's that. That's all recovering. Oh, we have to deal 2 cards from the top here. It doesn't matter if they have a 1 blood symbol or a 2. They just get dealt from the top. Okay. Cool. So now we draw, or I'm sorry, first we roll our dice. Basic, mediums, and another basic. That's not great. And then we draw 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, and then we continue. So Ironworker, Anchornaut. That's what it is. Ironworker, close combat. Choose an unexhausted unit control. Deal damage to another. So we're talking. Interesting. Close combat could be. Oh, we don't have a frog. Expand energy is useless. Okay, so what we will do is I want to put an Ironworker into play. And we're going to use 2 of the lowest ones there. So Ironworker in play. And then we'll use a side thing, a slash, where you get to discard a card. Choose a player. Deal 1 damage to a target unit that they control. So I'm going to choose a player. I'm going to choose them and take out the Frozen Fear. And knock him out. After this unit destroys a unit the opponent controls by attacking, place 1 exhaustion token. After this unit destroys a unit an opponent controls. No, that didn't happen. All right, that's it for me. They go. We roll dice. He gets his last token, which is not great. Or he gets his last die, which means all of them go up. And we roll these back down. And a 6 means... wait a minute. Did I turn these face up? They shouldn't have been face up. They should have been face down. My bad. That's my bad. I'm pretty sure they come in face down. Yeah, my bad. These two should have never been turned face up. I'm sorry. But it doesn't make a difference. I didn't take out that guy. I took out a different guy. All right, so now 6 is reveal. Attack with revealed aspect. So he reveals. When this unit is declared as an attacker, deal 1 damage to all units in Phoenix Born the opposing player controls. Well, that stinks. All right, so 1 damage here. 1 damage here. 1 damage here. Now he's going to attack our Phoenix Born for 1. We'll take the hit. So that's 10 damage already. And a 15 life. That's not great. Not cheating. I just forgot. All right, so that's that. We need to do something about that. We don't have a high die. All right, let's... I should have done this before and I forgot. That's my bad. All right, I don't like him getting hit in the face, so that's not ideal. I actually want him to do okay. Okay, so what we'll do first is meditate. I'm going to discard a top card. That's a strengthen to increase this by a frog, or increase this up to a frog. All right, cool. Frog, good. Then as our main action, we can play this guy for 2 basic. We'll use 2 mediums for that. All right, cool. Now, roll a die, shard, and a 3. 3 is attack if able, if not reveal. We can attack, right? So he can attack. He's going to attack the leftmost unit. I can't step in and block. I have to just counter with him. All right, so he's going to deal 4 damage, knock out the Hammer Knight. So after this unit destroys a unit... also, I don't know if I ever did 2 blood for him. When I took him out, did I ever do the 2 blood? Did I completely forget to do that? Yeah, I completely forgot to do that. So it should have been 2 more blood on him. See, look, I cheated to my disadvantage. He should be at 6 damage. So he's going to do 4. He's going to knock this guy out. I'm going to knock him out. So we do 2 blood. This is the time to give him the Razzle Tassel. All right, so after this unit destroys a unit the opponent controls by attacking, place 1 red reigns token on the Chimera, which stinks. He gets 1 red reigns. Hammer Knight gets knocked out. We didn't damage by attacking. We did counter attacking, so I don't think that works. All right, so that is that. All right, cool. And then we did that, so we're done there. All right. Hey, Time Roller, how's it going? All right, cool. So I was gonna do close combat. I don't even know if it's worth it. Nah, I guess so. Oh, one of our things got knocked out, so let's put a token on here before I forget. All right, let's do close combat. So choose, we use a frog. Choose an unexhausted unit you control. Deal damage to another unit equal to the chosen unit's attack value. Then place 1 wound token or 1 exhaustion on it. I'm going to put 1 wound token on him to use that card. And he deals 2 damage. We're going to do it to him. Okay, 2 damage, 1 more blood. So that's 9 damage done to him. Cool. Now it's his turn. All right, another one of them. A 3. Attack if able. We're not, so now we reveal. So it's Rampage. Comes in with 2 counters. So we do want to get rid of him as fast as possible. Play this game 2-handed, but I don't have a big enough table. All right, so now it's our turn. What we'll probably do is attack. Because we can attack with 2. And knock him out, which I think is what we're going to do. We're going to attack 2. Knock him out. He attacks 2 back and knocks him out. That's totally fine. Knocks him out. It's blood 1. So 1 damage. That brings him up to 10 total damage. All right. Now he is done. He doesn't have anyone left, so he doesn't roll anymore. He doesn't do anything else, so we don't have to do anything with that. Now we just keep going. I'm going to place him. So we're good there. We're going to exhaust, and then he's going to go. We're going to exhaust to do this. Remove a token on it and deal 1 damage. So that's 11 damage done. And there's not much else we can do. We could meditate to increase the dies, but we'd have to discard 4 cards to do 4 damage, which I don't think is worth it. So I think we're good there. I think we're good. All right, so it gets 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that's that. Let me just make sure of that. All right, exhaust dice, remove exhaustion, place red rains token. We don't have to do that. Replenish aspects. Replenish status tokens. Okay, cool. Then we get rid of that. We recover. He recovers 1. Sweet. That is no longer exhausted. We are good to go. All right, excellent. I think we're doing okay. Frog, basic, 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 basic. Leaf, middle, basic. Frog, basic. That's a lot of basics. Draw 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, cool. Expand energy. Oh, wait, we get to overtime too. During the draw card step, you may draw 2 additional cards, which we are going to do. So we get 2 additional cards, which is sweet. And summon Rhino, which I do want to do, I think. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're going to do that for sure. All right, cool. Any questions before I go further? If there is, let me know. And if I missed any, I apologize. I think I'm keeping up okay. Hey, Bats, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Play this spell after your Phoenixborn Wild Guardian is dealt damage. Ooh, cover. I like that. All right, cool. All right, so first thing I'm going to do is a main action. I put the Summon Iron Rhino out there, so we use 1 leaf. Now, basically, we can exhaust this to place an Iron Rhino Conjuration onto our battlefield, which is this bad boy, and he attacks for a lot, which I really want to do. It might not be efficient, but I don't care. And then we're not going to do anything else. I think that's all we'll do. So now he rolls and goes. Okay, rolls a 12. Doesn't get that. Place 1 red. Oh my gosh. He gets another token, and then we get reveal. So we're going to reveal first. These come off. So now remove red range tokens. Discard all cards that does not own. Deal 2 damage to all units in Phoenixborn. All right, so that knocks him out. That knocks him out. And that's 1. I was doing well. All right, so these 2 go away. This is not going to go great now. So that is that. He gets the defender. All right, after this unit is dealt damage, prevent all but 1 from being received. That's terrible. That's terrible. These cards are speaking to me. These cards are gorgeous. They're just flat out gorgeous. Okay. After this unit is dealt damage, prevent. Okay. All but 1. Hey, Magic, how's it going? Prevent all but 1. Okay, so let us... Okay, we're going to go crazy. Because I don't have any more people, which is terrible. Oh, I lost somebody, so I get to do a token. Like 12 different versions. On this solo expansion, there's like 12 different versions. There's a bunch. I don't know for sure, but there's a bunch. I do like the art style. Yeah, the art style is sweet. All right, so strengthen, cover. All right, we haven't done anything yet, right? All right, let's as a main action summon our Rhino. This is so dumb, but that's fine. So we got to use 6 dice. 2, 4, 5, 6. We do get this bad boy. There's okay, so this unit cannot be blocked or guarded against all units with life value of 1 or less. After the unit destroys an opponent controlled by the attacking, deal 2 damage to the opponent's target Phoenixborn. It has 7 attack and 4 life, which I am very excited for. Now we do a side scheme. Yeah, but you didn't say anything. Oh, I have a question. Can we play Lord of the Rings? No, we can't. Just for that, it's going to be longer before we play Lord of the Rings. Really? All right, so I want to do nothing else. Destroys by attacking, deal 2 damage to the opponent's target Phoenixborn. Okay, interesting. All right, let's throw away a card. We're gonna throw away a card to do this side thing. Deal 1 damage to a target unit. We're gonna deal it onto Iron Scales. Okay, cool. Then we roll 2 of his dice. Basic, and a 7. Deal 1 damage to the opposing unit's target leftmost unit. That's this one, which stinks. And then we reveal a card. All right, so he comes into play. Cool. If you wait longer, can't take it back. No, it takes backsies. Okay, so let us. This unit is declared as an attacker. All right, I'll have to do that. So let's do close combat as our main action. Use a frog. Choose an unexhausted unit you control. Deal damage to another unit equal to that attack value. We'll do it onto this. We'll deal 1 damage onto a Rhino. That's fine for now. We knock this guy out. He had 1 damage already. It would do 7, but it only really does 1, which is fine. You know, block for the Chimera and guard for other aspects. That's fine. So he has the defender on it, so I don't think he would defend. I think I forgot to roll a few times when I was attacking, so I apologize for that. I might have gotten that wrong a little bit. So 2 blood. I think I forgot to do that. But anytime I attack, we have to roll this dice unless it's a defender. But if it's a non-defender, we have to roll this dice and he would possibly defend. So my bad if I messed up on that. All right, so that was our main action. Now our side action is we're gonna exhaust this to deal 1 damage onto him. This is no defender. No, is your interest in Magic? Spend too much money on Magic the Gathering. All right. Cool. Now we roll this. All right. Basic and a 9. Deal 1 damage to the opposing player's target leftmost unit. Okay, that stinks. They're really taking out my Rhino. And then reveal a card, which is Frozen Leader. She destroys the unit. Oh my gosh. Okay. Don't love this. All right, let's use our main action. We're going to get rid of both of our dice. God, this is so inefficient. And deal 1 damage to a target Phoenixborn. We'll deal 1 damage there. Deal 1 damage to a target Phoenixborn. So that's 15 damage up on him. And then deal 1 damage to all opposing units. So 1, we don't know what that is yet. And then we get to draw a card, which is another 100 blades. All right, cool. New to this hobby and I have no patience. All right, then let's also throw away a card to do this. And deal 1 damage to the Fire Belly, knock him out. It's not an attack, it's just dealing damage. So then we get to do 1 blood counter there, and these move over. Okay. That's what my girlfriend believes makes D20 a multitasker. Yeah, once I run out, I start playing terribly. All right, another shard. A 7 means we deal 1 damage to the opposing target's left. Oh my god, it took out my rhino. All right, so the rhino's out, which stinks a lot. And then we reveal the last card. Whiplash. When this unit comes into play, destroy the opposing leftmost target with 1 or more wound tokens on it. If you cannot deal 1 damage to the leftmost unit, there is no leftmost unit, so I don't think this does anything. So I think it just chills. Shoot, we should put 1 on here. All right, so I'm going to throw away a card because I can't do a main action. So I have to pass. Oh, shoot. He was supposed to go first this round. That's what I forgot to do. We'll play another game after this when I stop making all these mistakes. So we do 2 damage or 1 damage. Do it onto him. We would knock him out. And 1 blood token. That's what I forgot. Okay. And then we would be done. We can't do anything else. He doesn't roll anymore. He would just attack. He would deal 3 damage, which would be the rest of us. We would die. So we lost anyway. I played really poorly. But anyway, that's how that game would work. Or how this game works. That was really bad. I am partial to giant snakes. Yeah, there's like different forms of the same guy. So there's like this version of him. There's this version of him. Wait. Yeah. So there's standard level 1, standard level 2, and standard level 3 to play. And then there's heroic levels of each one. So yeah, there's 6 versions of him. And then there's like a 2-player side. So really there's like 6 for solo. All right. We learned a lot that time. Let's not lose again. Let's try that again. The Red Bull yet? Tell them that. Yeah, they laughed and said, "You're who?" They did not care. That was for sure. I shouldn't touch tactics at all for solo. Yeah, tactics, they're all good for solo. They all work. Oh, shoot. That's supposed to be out. All right. 1 red. 2. 2. 2. Yeah, and I was like, wow, Red Bull, you actually know about Shadow of the Past? And they were like, yeah, of course. And then they told me to get good. Okay, so let's use that one. A Hammer Knight. Strengthen maybe. Iron Worker. That. Let's use those. Let's try that. Let's try that. That's mainly my problem. Board games also gives you weights. I don't know if they'll believe that. Okay. Let's try this again. Let's try to win this time. All right. Red Bull releases their LCG. God, I can't wait. Let's roll our dice. Middle, bottom, 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 middle, 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 top. Okay. Not what we wanted, but that's okay. All right, so our turn. Let's play correctly and win. All right, the first thing I want to do is I want to get a Hammer Knight into play. So 1, 2, oops, 3 dice. Get them into play, and then side thing, we're doing nothing yet. One goes on there. A 2 just has us reveal the leftmost card, which is Whiplash. When this unit comes into play, destroy the opponent's leftmost target unit with 1 wound token. If you cannot, deal 1 damage. All right, so we deal 1 damage to the Hammer Knight. Not ideal, but okay. All right, so for main action, let's put in the Iron Worker. Uses 2 basic dice. And then I'm going to throw away a close combat. So I don't think it's going to work for what we want. To deal 1 damage, and we're going to take care of Whiplash. So they're knocked out to 1 blood. Drew first blood. Alright, so that was both of our stuff. They roll. That goes there. It goes to 12. Place 1 red range token, the Chimera. That's terrible. Alright, Iron Scales. Defender. This unit blocks for the Chimera and guard for specs. Without this ability, the Chimera will not guard for this unit. Okay. That comes in. Alright, cool. So it's got 2. Let's do Anchornaut. You may deal 1 target damage. All right, let's put them into play as a main. All right, so they go into play. And then we're going to discard a card. No, we're not. We're going to leave that. That's fine. That's going to be a main action, and we won't use a secondary action. Yeah, we won't use a secondary action. Okay, roll. 4. Attack if able. We can attack. So they're going to attack. This unit will block. No, that's fine. All right, so they're going to attack the leftmost unit, which is this one. And they deal 3 damage. Oh, man, it's going to knock out my guy. So instead, what we're going to do is we're going to defend with Cole. Because we don't want the Hammer Knight to get knocked out yet. 1, 2, 3. All right, so we defend with him. That didn't feel good, but whatever. All right, so now we do our main action, which we're going to do this. And we do a leaf and a sword. And then we can't do... Oh, I never did the 1 damage. I forgot to do that when he came into play. I don't think I did that. My bad. Well, I forgot about that, but that's fine. All right. 2, we just reveal. So they reveal over. After this unit destroys an opposing unit. Okay, so we'll deal with that in a second. So that's terrible. Okay. All right, so it's our turn. Let's attack. And let's take out this guy, or at least try to. So we're going to attack. He's going to counter, so they're going to take each other out. So after this unit destroys a unit it controls by attacking, you may deal 1 damage to a target unit. So we'll deal 1 damage onto him. And then after this unit destroys an opponent attacks, place 1 red range token on, and it gets 2 blood as well. Attack them early. All right. Now they roll. Another shard and a 5, which is reveal. Attack with the reveal aspect. So they attack. Oh, shoot. I screwed up again, chat. I'm going to restart. I have to remember the roll. I forgot to do that. to defend. So let's just redo this. Because that was going poorly anyway. Y'all gotta remind me. Gotta remind me, chat. Plus, I was losing by a lot. Alright, we'll get this. We'll figure this out. We'll get a good game in. Adding dice to a card game feels icky? Nah. CDN, how's it going? Permabam them? It's my mod. I can't permabam my mod. That's the Yu-Gi-Oh player in me. Alright. So one. Oh shoot. Just reveal it. One. Okay, let's try not to mess up this time. You poked the bear. You gave mod to a Nickelback fan? Yeah. I don't discriminate. Alright, let's roll all these. Let's try again. Let's try not to mess up, chat. Please, if you notice something, catch me. Alright, let's roll all this. Alright. Oops. It's basic. Let's go. Let's do this. Hey, look, our Hammer Knight. Oh, we can't play him because we don't have the right thing. That stinks. Let's do a main action and do Strengthen. So we use a leaf and a sword. And then we'll use Meditate. We'll use that, gets rid of an Iron Worker, and bring this up to its highest. Okay, cool. Alright, they roll now? It's a 6. Reveal, attack with a revealed aspect. That's terrible. Alright, comes in with 2. It's Rampage. At the start of the Chimera's turn, remove 1 status token from this unit to reroll all the basic rage dice. Okay, it can't. There's no rightmost target. I think it would still just attack me, right? Yeah, target the Phoenix Born instead. So it's just gonna do 2 damage on my Phoenix Born. Alright, so reroll all basic dice, which is just terrible. Alright, basic, yeah, we reroll all of them. Alright, so my turn. Let us play the Hammer Knight, because this has gone well so far. We'll do that, we'll do the leaf, and do a basic. Okay, cool. I am going to throw away a card. That only deals 1 damage, that's not good enough. Let us, we did 1. We put 1 in. We didn't do a mine or side action, right? Activate dice power. Okay, let's throw away a card to increase this by 1. Okay, so at the start of the Chimera's turn, remove 1 status token, and I think we roll all of these to re-roll all basic rage dice, which is terrible. I believe that's how that would work. Alright, so a 2, and that goes there. Alright, so a 2 just says reveal. Alright, Frozen Fear. Okay, now it's our turn. This unit can't be blocked or guarded by units with it. Okay, that's fine. Alright, let us... Let's put in the Ironworker, their main action. It's 2 basic dice. And... that's that. I think that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so we reroll with a counter. Oh, look, it's a shard. So they all come off. This one shard goes on. It's absolutely terrible. Okay, and then we roll now. Just a basic and a 4. Basic attack if able. Yes, we can. So they're going to do 2 damage to our rightmost unit, which stinks. Yeah, okay. We're going to exhaust. They're going to exhaust. 2 damage knocks us out. 2 damage knocks them out. And we do 1 blood. Alright, cool. Alright. Our turn. Alright, what we're going to do is close combat. So we use a frog, and then choose an unexhausted unit you control, deal damage to another target unit equal to that. So this isn't an attack, we're just dealing damage. So I don't think he can defend it. So we just knock him out. So he destroys a unit. So we just knock him out. He does 2 blood. So far so good. And then we have to put a wound or exhaust him. I'm going to put a wound on him. See how that works. Alright. That goes there. And 9 goes on. Target opponent lowers 2. Oh no. So that goes down by 1 and that goes down by 1. And reveal the next card, which is Iron Scales. So it's a defender. Okay, that's fine. Alright, we'll play him for our next card. Which that's fun. And we can't do much else past that. So now it's their turn. Ah, shoot. So 2. And basic 2 just as we reveal. Okay, so it's Frozen in Fear. Oh, when this unit comes into play, you may deal 1 damage to another target unit. We'll do it to this one. Right, we'll deal 1 damage. The one thing I have to see, because I don't know. From your hand. Okay. Alright, he can't attack. So he's useless. He's gonna get hit in the face by him, which stinks. Ugh, yeah. Man, I can't work it out so my Hammer Knight doesn't die the first turn. Alright, so for a main action, I don't think we did a main action yet, right? Chad, you can double check me on that. No, wait, we did do a main action. We played a card. Yeah, we played a card. Okay. So, never mind, I guess. We won't do a main action. Right? We played a card? Yeah, okay. So we can't do a side action. Alright, so it's they don't roll. He's going to attack my leftmost unit. So we might as well just counter. They're going to knock each other out. Just terrible. 2 blood. So this brings us up to 5. He gets knocked out. Terrible. Alright, my turn. So what we can do is exhaust this, add 2 to their attack. So we'll add 2 to him. We'll exhaust, we'll do 2. Now we have to roll the die because we're attacking. It's a 3. So it does hit him. And then he attacks back and knocks out my guy. Now, after doing so, this unit destroys a unit an opponent controls by attacking the place of an exhaustion token on the Phoenix Born. So Phoenix Born gets an exhaustion token. That's it. That's the end of that. Then he's going to attack and just hit my Phoenix Born for 3. So that's 5 total damage. And then that's that. Alright. Let's switch. They get the first player token. One goes there. Oh wait, they get one of these, which is terrible. 2, 3. Exhaust this. Unexhaust one of each character. Unexhaust him. Alright, we're ready to go down. 1/1. Frog, goat, leaf, sword, leaf. There we go. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Iron Worker, Cover, Chant of Revenge, and Anchor Knot. Cool. Alright, let's play the Anchor Knot. Let's start that process. And then we'll do Chant of Revenge as our side action. Alright. Oh, shoot. I'm not supposed to go first. They're supposed to go first. Alright, so they go first. My bad. 10 is raise 1 basic average die to the next level. And then we revealed. Alright. Then we went. Now they go again. There we go. Now we're caught back on track. So they get another thing. And it's a 6. Reveal, attack with revealed unit. So attacks the leftmost one. After this unit destroys... Oh my god, he's going to get another thing. Alright, so he's going to attack him. And I forgot to do 1 damage when he came into play. I'll do it onto the Frozen Fear and knock him out. Because he was the one in play. Which would put 2 blood on him. There we go. Alright, so we revealed. And he attacks. Or he attacks. So he's going to attack. He's going to knock out him. Then we place 1 red rain token on him. Now in doing so, then we did the whole ultimate thing. So, remove red rain tokens from here. Deal 1 damage to the Phoenix Born in each unit, which stinks. Scroll cards, and remove this in the behavior card. I'll joke aside, how is this game? So far so good, except I keep losing. I'm getting crushed. Alright, so we do Chant. Like, generally speaking, it's not hard to keep up with things. I should have probably done Cover. Oh well. It's not too hard to keep up with things. I feel like I'm just not doing well. Use 2 basics. And I feel like I have a bad strategy or something. I don't know. So that's that. Then we can exhaust this to deal 1 damage onto him. Alright, cool. Now they go. Alright, they get 1 more. It's an 8. Deal 1 damage to the opposing player's target Phoenix Born. And reveal a card. So reveals that one. Oh, good. Alright, so they got 3 hunting insect, which is terrible. Alright, so let's do... He's exhausted, so what we can do is we can attack for 2, and then we can exhaust this so it does 4 damage. Now he won't counter because he's exhausted. So we just knock out this guy, which is really nice, which does 2 blood. 1, 2. Okay. Now, they're going to go. It's going to be his turn. He's going to attack. He's going to attack the leftmost person. I'm going to block this with Coal, but I'm going to play Cover. In doing so, You may play this spell after your Phoenix Born while guarding is dealt damage. It would be dealt 4. We prevent that damage from being received and deal 1 damage back. So deal 1 damage back. Cool. All right. So we're exhausted in any game? I know, right? All right, so now main... So we can't really do anything else. We'll use the goat head to look for an ally, which is going to be the Hammer Knight. And then we deal 1 damage back to the Phoenix Born. I think once we pass, we're done, right? We can't like pass and then go back to it. You passed me. Oh, we pass on consecutive turns, then play ends. So I think I can still go. It's only when we pass on consecutive turns. All right, so he doesn't roll. He's going to attack the leftmost person, which is going to be the Iron Worker. Knocks him out. We don't counter attack because we're exhausted. After this unit destroys a unit an opponent controls by attacking, place 1 red reins on the Chimera, which stinks. All right, so now it's our turn. Allies destroyed. We put 1 there. Cool. Do I want leaf? Okay, what we'll do is we'll throw away a card to get this up to the top one. He can't do anything. He passes. I'm gonna play the Hammer Knight then. 1, 2, 3. Because we didn't pass on consecutive turns. All right, so he's there. That's good. And then we can use this one to put that into play. Cool. So then now I can attack for 3. It's a 1, so he doesn't block. So we're going to attack him for 3 and knock him out. He's exhausted, so he doesn't counter us. It's 2 blood tokens. 1, 2. So wait, 5. Oh, there's 10 on here. So that's going to be 12 total. And then after this unit destroys a unit they control, deal 1 damage to a target unit. We're going to deal 1 damage to this guy. Okay. I think that's it. We can't do anything else, so we'd have to pass. And we ready everything up. And then we're going to be the first player again. They get 1 more token, which stinks. And then, okay, a couple easy guys. That's nice. We get to roll a dice and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. All right, so he's got 12 damage on him. So there's a chance. There's a chance. All right, there. Oops, that was a basic. Frog and sword. Okay, cool. All right, we can get the Hammer Knight out there. No, we can't. We can't afford it. That's cool. We have 2. We have a cover. Okay. All right, so now it's our turn to go first. What we can do... we won't do that yet. We can't do that. We don't want to do that. All right, so we want to meditate. So I'm going to discard one of my covers to meditate this up to the highest level. Says earlier, but that playmat is awesome. Yeah, Momo Monster made this one. And then we'll pass for now because we don't, at least in the standard game, we don't, that doesn't matter for us. All right, so 12. Place 1 red reins token on the Chimera, which is terrible. And then we reveal. This stinks a lot because now what happens is remove the red reins tokens, deal 2 damage to all units in Phoenix Born. So he's up to 10 damage and Hammer Knight gets 2. Removes card and the behavior card. All right, that's terrible. That is terrible. And we revealed, right? Yeah, we revealed Frozen Fear, I think. So we are good. Now it is our turn. I don't know why he's exhausted. He shouldn't be exhausted, right? shouldn't be exhausted. Okay. We could play the Hammer Knight. Yeah, let's play the Hammer Knight. So we use 1, a leaf, and a basic. And then we'll do our slash, throw away a card, deal 1 damage to a target unit. We'll deal 1 damage to this one. Knocks him out. And it's 2 blood tokens. So that's 14 damage on him now. Cool. Alright, fun. So we played him. We're good there. I think we're good. Can't do anything else. Cool. They roll. Alright, there's a shard. So these goes up there. And it's a 6. Reveal, attack with revealed. Okay, cool. So he attacks the rightmost one. When this unit comes into play, destroy the leftmost target one. That's cool. So he just destroys him. That's terrible. And then now he's going to attack. So he's going to attack him. So after, do not place an exhaustion token as a result of countering. So we're going to counter. He's going to take 2 damage. We're going to counter back and knock out Whiplash with 1 blood. And we don't have to exhaust, which is nice. So this is now 15 damage on the Chimera. So we're halfway there. We're almost there. Hanging in. All right. Then it's our turn. What we'll do is a close combat. And we'll just deal 1 damage because I don't think Hammer Knight's going to make it. And then we deal enough to knock... Oh, I'm sorry. After we destroy someone... No, by attacking. So that's not that. We're going to knock them out with our attack damage. So that's going to be 3. We forgot to put 1 here. 1 token. We'll do that now. Can be blocked. Okay, after this unit destroys an opponent unit, terrifying this unit can be blocked or guarded. Oh, shoot. Yeah, we have to attack, so we have to roll a die. Oh, it's 11. So even though his attack... Oh, no. No, this is just dealing damage. It's not an attack. I think I'm okay still. So we just did the deal damage. Deal 3, have an attack of 3. Put 2 blood on. So that's 15, 16, 17. Cool. And then as a side action, we'll use this. Deal 1 damage. Cool. Now it's their turn. Basic die. It's a 9. Deal 1 damage to opposing player's leftmost target unit. Cool. Knocks him out. That's fun. And then reveal. Rampage. 2. Okay, cool. So now our turn. I can't use cover. So we'll throw this card away to deal damage. And then what we'll do is we'll meditate to bring this up to a frog, I think. And then we'll exhaust this to deal 1 damage. So that's 14 damage onto there. Cool. All right. Do locations count as quest cards? Quick question. Do locations count as quest cards? No, they shouldn't. There's just an active location or a location on the table. All right, so they go. He's going to use a counter. He's going to re-roll all of these. Variga. Thank you for the tier 1 sub, resubbing for 8 months. I appreciate that, dude. Thank you so much. Hopefully you're doing well. All right, so we re-rolled all of them. That goes all there. And then he's going to exhaust to attack the rightmost unit. He can't, so he's just going to hit us for 2 damage. And then now it's our turn. I'm going to pass as my main action. And then use the frog to deal 1 damage and knock out this guy. It's 1 blood. So this is 20 damage we're up to. And he passes, I pass, everyone passes. We're all good. All right, first player's token goes back up there. 2 blood. All right, we have a chance of winning. We just need to do 10 more damage. All right, everything is unexhausted. We lost all of our dice, which is fine. he gets to go first. All right, cool. Draw 5 cards. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Close. All right, so there's 4, 5, 6 blood on the table, and he's got 5, 10, 15, 20. So he's got 26 damage. All right, that's not bad. We could do Summon Rhino, Strengthen 100 Blades. All right, 100 Blades would be good. Close combat, whatever. All right, so for main action, I think I forgot to put things on this again, but that's all right. Main action, we're going to use these two. Or not that, I'm sorry. Just use one. What am I doing? Just summon the Rhino. This is supposed to be basic. This is supposed to be basic. We get rid of a leaf. Okay. There we go. And then we do nothing else. All right. Oh my gosh, it's his turn first. So he has to go first. He does this. He does an 8. Deal 1 damage to the opposing player's leftmost target unit. There is none, so it doesn't do anything. And then he reveals. There's Defender, Iron Scales. That's fine. Now they go again because I just went. Okay. 12. Place 1 red range token on and we reveal. Okay, lots of Iron Scales. Have we fought any of these before? Man, all right. I guess there's just a lot of them at the bottom. All right, so it's our turn. What I want to do is in my main action, I'm going to do 100 blades. I'm going to deal 1 damage to target Phoenixborn. And then deal 1 damage to all opponent units. So 1, 1, and we get to draw a card, which is Expand Energy. So then I'm going to throw away a card, which is Expand Energy, to do this, to deal 1 damage onto Iron Scales, knock him out. That's 2 blood. So, okay, 23 on there. All right, now he rolls. Don't, okay. Okay, this is not great. So all these go back. We haven't done this yet. Okay, so he does his ultimate. Remove red rain, discard all card, add a face down aspect card to each of the Chimera's battlefields. If it is currently in recover phase, do this stuff. Okay, so he just gets another face down card. Then we resolve 12, which is put another token on, and we reveal. Comes to play leftmost. There is no leftmost. We don't have to worry about that. Okay. Okay. Cool. Cool. So we need 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ugh, not great. Okay. So what we can do, I would like to get another Summon Rhino in. Let's use the Goat Head to look for an ally in our discard. We're going to put the Anchor Knot into our thing, and then we deal 1 damage to your Phoenixborn. So we're at 13 damage at 15 life, which is not ideal. And then we can play him for 1 basic, right? Because we didn't do a main yet. Deal 1 damage to another target unit. We'll deal 1 damage onto him, which is 2 blood. So that is 25, 10, 15, 20, 25 damage on him. Okay, hanging in there. His turn now. Another shard and a 6. Reveal an attack with a revealed unit. Okay, Fire Belly. When this unit is declared as an attacker, deal 1 damage to all units in Phoenixborn the opposing player controls. Okay, so that's terrible. Oh, good. I think I lose. Because he's going to do 1 damage to my Phoenixborn, which is 14, and then he does 1 damage to everyone, which is 15. So I lost. Holy cow. That was rough. I had like no way to cancel that or anything. I could not get the win. Pro gamer, I know, right? It is rough. I will give it I will give it credit though. Like, it's nice that I just can't like just win. You know what I mean? So if I was just rolling over, it'd be terrible. I'll tell you, chat. Ugh. I feel like I should mess around with my deck, but I don't know what to use. Actually, I think so. The expansion came with some cards. Got the impression it wasn't an easy game. Yeah, I thought I would do a little bit better though. Like a little. There's some other cards. I gotta look at the deck building rules because I gotta mess with my deck. I feel like that's 99% of my problems. Is that I wonder if like Marvel Champions in the core box, it's rough. You know what I mean? All right, so choose a Phoenix Born. Choose exactly 30 cards to be included in your deck. You may only include up to 3 copies of any one card in your deck. Do not include Conjuration and Conjured Altered spells in your deck. These are only brought into play by the effect. Okay. You can only include Phoenix Born unique cards in your deck if you choose the associated Phoenix Born. The Phoenix Born. Okay. This game years ago at my LGS. Always thought it looked cool. Dude, it's fun. I am just terrible. All right, so choose exactly. Okay, so to build a deck, you must do the following. Let me make sure that the rules don't change because I feel like you can do this better. All right, choose a Phoenix Born. Choose exactly 30 cards to be included in your deck. You may only include up to 3 copies of any one card. Do not include Conjuration and Conjured Alteration spell cards in your deck. These cards are only brought into play by effects and abilities. So this can be as big as you want. 30 cards for everything else. You may only include 3 Phoenix Born unique cards in your deck, and those cards must be a match of your chosen Phoenix Born. Have your Phoenix Born in the lower right corner. Okay, so what we can do is one of the things that he has in here is like another version of himself, but he has this action spell card that I think it's worth us putting in and taking out some of the other ones. Final Stand. So it's discard, whatever that means. Action spell. Oh, I guess we get rid of it. If you have no cards in your hand, deal 4 damage to a target unit an opponent controls. If there are 12 or more wound tokens on your Phoenix Born, deal 2 damage to target Phoenix Born. I feel like that's good for just a main action basic. We run out of cards fast, and dealing 4 damage to an enemy, I feel like is solid. This is to summon a crow. Do we want a crow? If a unit was destroyed this turn, place a bone crow. When a unit is declared as an attacker, add 1 to its attack value for the remainder of the turn. It's targeting a card with any wound tokens on it. Okay. Alright, so deal 1 damage to an unexhausted unit you control. Yeah, I feel like there's... Oh man, look at this thing. It's like a freaking golem. I want to put this in. It's Conjuration, though. The unit is declared as an attacker. Deal damage to the unit opponent controls number of wound tokens on it. I think some of these should be added. Alright, channel magic. Alright, I'm gonna add some of these. Let's look at our cards because we have some useless cards in here. So for example, obviously summon Rhino is goated, but energy expand, it just isn't working for me. So I'm gonna get rid of both of them, all 3 of them. I'm gonna get rid of all 3 of those, and then I want something else. Unit comes into play. Place a blood puppet conjuration on your battlefield. That's a pretty dope card. Alright, so the other thing is I want to look at 100 blades. I don't think is bad. But I think I'm going to get rid of 2 of them. And we'll keep the other one. And we'll use the other special that does like the big attacks. So I'll put those 2 in. Alright, so we still have to put in 3 cards. Ready spell. Deal 1 damage to unexhausted unit control. Chant a transfusion. After an ally you control is destroyed, place one status token on this spell if it has none. Okay. If the unit was destroyed. I like the idea of bone crows to get more units out there. Or we could do blood puppets. What do they do? In this round, place one wound token on your Phoenix Born. Oh, that's terrible. Okay. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna summon, put in 3 summon bone crows, and then the bone crows go in there. Okay. We're gonna attempt a deck build and see how this goes. So we should still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay, we have 30. All right. I feel like we were at least close the last time. So that gives me some hope. Gives me some hope at least. And maybe we shouldn't take so many hits to the face as well. I've also learned that. All right, so for our 5, I want to summon a bone crow. I want him. Him 3, 4. 5. Okay, cool. All right. This is it, chat. I got a good feeling this time. Did a little bit of deck building. I'm sure this is going to work in our favor. Oops. All right. 1, 2. Okay, here we go, chat. I got a good feeling this time. Got a good feeling. Unlike all the previous times. Goat head, basic. Thank you for the follow, Peaceful Monk. Hopefully you're doing well today. All right, basics. Those are the medians, basic. All right, cool. Cool. All right. Let us start off by doing a summon bone crow. We just, all we have to do is the main action and we get him on the table. And then we'll do chant a revenge and put him on the table. All right, cool. Then we roll. Do the core box by rush questing. That is not, no. Rushing is not always an option for sure. All right, so 2 just has this reveal. Fire belly. When this unit is declared as an attacker. All right, so we'll deal with that in a little bit. So now what we'll do is we'll put the iron worker out there, use 2 basics. And then side, we will do nothing. I don't want to throw away any of these cards yet. So we're good. But let's throw away a card to meditate. So it's summon Rhino, which stinks a lot. Oh, wait. No, that's not what we want to do. That was silly. Let me shuffle this really fast. That's not what we want to do. I thought these were backwards. So we'll use the frog to deal 1 damage here. Just deal a damage as our side action. So we did our main. That was our side. Okay, we're good to go. Now the roll. Okay, 1 goes there. It's an 8. Oops. I just moved it. It was an 8. 8. Target opponent must lower 2 non-basics. Shoot. So we gotta lower both of these, which is terrible. And then reveal. That's terrible because we can't put in the Hammer Knight, unfortunately. We would have wanted to. So we can side action a card. All right, so let's do a main action to put him into play. When this unit enters play, you may deal 1 damage to another target unit. We'll deal it to him, which knocks him out. It does 1 blood. All right. They move over. And then that was our main. Our side action is we're going to discard a card, summon Bone Crow, to meditate this up to the frog. Okay. All right. Now we get to roll. It's a 5 and another shard. So 5 says reveal, attack with revealed units. So Frozen Fear is going to attack our guy. After this unit destroys a unit an opponent controls by attacking, place 1 exhaustion token on the opponent's target Phoenixborn. This unit cannot be blocked or guarded against units with a value of less than 1. Alright, so just want to see something really fast. I want to see something really fast. Okay. So he's gonna, what did we just say? Wait, he's not gonna attack, right? That's not what we said he does. Reveal. Oh no, attack with revealed aspect. So he's gonna attack him. And we can't defend, right? Or we can't block? No, I guess we can block with anyone, right? Yeah, so we could block. So let's block. Snare is just annoying day night cycles. Alright, so he's gonna attack. Yeah, let's use him. Should we use him? No, I feel like I want to hold on to him. I'm just gonna let him hit. I'm just gonna let him hit for 3 attack. I think that's okay for now. Alright. I think that's good. Let us put him in. It's 1, 2, 3 dice. He goes in. We can't do a Bone Crow yet, which stinks. Okay. And there's side thing. We can meditate if we wanted to. Nah, it's not worth it. Alright, so now he rolls. Gets another shard and gets an 11. Raise 1 basic range dice, 1 up 1. That stinks. And reveal. Alright, so Iron Scales. He's going to be a defender. Alright, so we have to figure out what to do. Or what we'll do is Hammer Knight's going to attack him. Well, he's going to block for it. No, that's fine. So we're going to actually, well, no. He's dealt damage. Because if we block here, he's just going to block Iron Scales. Which is not great. So maybe we don't do that. Alright, no, we're not going to do that. Actually, I don't think we're going to do anything. We're going to let him attack. So he's going to attack. He's going to attack the most left one. We're going to deal 2 damage back. He's going to knock us out. So after doing that, he gets a token on him. All right. We have to do Chant of Revenge. And it was eliminated, but we didn't increase Ugh, that's fine. All right, so we'll use chant. We'll pass use chant to deal 1 damage. Now he's not going to attack. He's going to attack the leftmost target, which is him. I am going to block with Hammer Knight, but he wouldn't exhaust, so that's fine. Then he does 3 damage. 1, 2, 3, and we deal only 1 back, which is fine. Oh my god, it's gonna pop that thing already. Oh well, whatever. All right, that's the end of that. So we put 3 tokens on here, which means this advances. Nice. Goes back up to 1. Discard cards. Deal 1 damage to all units. Oh my god, knocks everyone else out. That was so dumb. That was so dumb. I'm not even gonna bother with that. We're just gonna lose that. I'm gonna try it again. It was such a dumb way to play. That was also rough. Alright, let's try it one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Holy cow. I just want to get a win. Can we just get a win, chat? That'd be really nice. Holy cow. Okay. Nightbot got mad at you. Yeah, dude, Sandman's rough. Or can be rough. Alright, so 1. It's all good. I just find it funny when he gets mad at people, though. Alright. Shuffle this. Alright. This is it. It's my last attempt. We're going to win this. Hey, Danny. How's it going? Super fun game. It is fun. It would just be nice to get a win, you know? Like, a win. That's all I want. Be just a nice feeling at this point. Alright, so let's start by putting in the Iron Worker. These are 2 basic dice. We will not use a side action. No, we'll use a side action to put in Chant. This game is challenging. Every decision matters. That's what I've learned so far. Is my decisions matter a lot more than I thought they would, which is cool, right? It's cool that it works out that way. Oh my god, 12, which is like the worst one we can get, because that just puts 1 right on there, and then we reveal the first card, which is gonna have us shuffle, or we're just gonna have us rolling all the dice again. Ooh. Okay. Rampage is rough because it just rolls all of them. Man, it's just, he can get to his ultimate so fast. All right, let's do 1, 2, 3. Okay. That's that. Now, he does this, which means he rolls all basic dice. Okay, it's 2 tokens on, or 2 more on. Oh, good. He's already got 4 shards, and he's going to hit his ultimate soon. Reveal and attack with revealed. Oh, good. It's this guy. Perfect. Is this out of the box solo rules setup or a fan made? This is out of the rules. Kiefer. This is the Red Reigns expansion. Once you get this expansion, it's by them. It's by Plaid Hat Games. After unit destroys a unit, so it's probably going to destroy a unit. So it's going to exhaust. I don't want a Chimera token, so I'm going to take the 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. I feel like I just can't take 4 damage right now. All right, so that's that. Our turn is... I do want to punch that thing in the face. That's what I really feel like I want to do. So I will. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that, actually. Because I don't want it to roll... Well, no, if it rolls all the dice, that's whatever. Maybe that's fine. Yeah, actually, no, we're not going to worry about that. Let's do Spellcrow. And put that into play. As a minor action, we're not going to throw him away. I think as a minor action, we'll discard a card to Iron Worker to bring this up to frog level. Alright, cool. Alright, so now it goes. First it uses this token. It rolls all the basic dice. Okay, it's still there. Now we do a regular roll. Okay, wow, hasn't gotten that yet. 8. Target opponent lowers 2 non-basic dice. We're going to lower these 2. No, shoot. Because if we do that... No, that's fine. We want to keep the frog. And then reveal a card. He reveals Iron Scale is now a defender. So we have to worry about that. Cool. Cool. Now, what we'll do is we'll put in our Anchronaut. When this comes into play, we will deal 1 damage to a unit. We'll deal 1 there. And then what we'll do is we'll use our side thing, use the frog to deal another damage on the Iron Scales. So we don't have to get attacked by him. So it does 2 blood. Alright, I feel like I'm playing better now, maybe? Alright. Now we roll these. Okay, still basic. That's really good. 8. We got lower basics. We can't do that. And reveal the last card. It's another Iron Scale, which is not what we wanted. The reason being... Okay. Alright, so Iron... A little spicy. Alright, Iron Worker can attack. Does that make sense? Iron Worker is going to attack him. He's going to counter and knock out the Iron Worker. I do just one damage onto him, unfortunately. Then we put a status token here. Then we do our side thing. Use it to deal 1 damage. Okay. Now they're going to attack. So he's going to attack my rightmost unit. And... I guess I could just block with the Hammer Knight, right? Because I won't exhaust to defend. Right, chat? I'm not thinking this through too much. I think you only exhaust. Okay, so what if he's attacking? Yeah, okay, that's how we do this. So he's going to attack, right? The leftmost guy. We would exhaust with the Hammer Knight, but we do not place an exhaustion token on the result of countering. So we do 2 damage back to this guy, and he does 2 damage to us. And we do 1 blood. I think I'm doing that right. I think. Now it's our turn. We're going to pass everything. Actually, what we can do is we'll discard... No, because we can't do that. Shoot. Let's see. If we attack, we would knock ourselves out. Which would be terrible. And I feel like we don't want to do that. But he's going to attack him. We can block with him. But he's going to get 2 tokens on him, which is not great either. Oh my gosh. None of this feels good. All right. What we'll do is we'll use this to get ourselves up to goat level. Actually, does it make sense? Just destroyed this turn. No, I guess that wouldn't work. No, wait, that would work. No, that wouldn't work. Never mind. That will not work. That will not work the way I think it will. Because if we attack him, it's just going to be defended by him. So it doesn't make a difference. He would attack back and knock out our Hammer Knight, which is terrible, but it's not the end of the world. If we let the Iron Scales attack him... Oh, wait. Maybe we do it that way. All right. So we pass, right? We pass. We don't do anything. He's going to attack. I'm going to defend with him. And it's just going to knock this guy out. Which is fine. Now it's back to our turn, right? Because he didn't pass, so now it goes back to my turn. Now I can attack. I don't think the defender's still... I don't think he can defend when he's exhausted, right? I don't think. Let me double check that. He's exhausted. So I can't remember if he can defend or not. Declare guard. When targeting an aspect without defend. Unexhausted aspects of defender ability. Okay, so we will not do that. So now we can attack and go after him. He's going to try to block it. He doesn't. It's a 6. So he does not hit us back. Instead, we do... Oh, this actually works out well. Okay, so we do 3 damage. We knock him out. He does not retaliate. Let's just double check that really fast to make sure I'm doing that correctly. If unguarded, the attacker battles the unit. Okay. It counters... It does not, or I'm sorry. Let's just read that really fast. Because I just read that in my head. That doesn't help. But resolve battle. If unguarded, the attacker battles the target unit, which we did. If it's unexhausted, it counters. Well, it was exhausted, so. And there was no guard. Okay. So then, after this unit destroys an opposing unit controls, deal 1 damage to a target unit. We can deal damage to that unit that's 2 life that knocks him out. Also, I'm pretty sure we didn't do blood before. So that's up to 6 onto here. All right, now I feel like we played the game correctly. So really quick though. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Did we not do enough blood? 2, 4, 6, 7. So there should be 1 more on there. I forgot to do 1 at some point. There we go. Okay. We exhaust the rest of the dice. Whew. Hopefully I did that right. We ready up. We unexhaust. We heal 2 from there, which is solid. They're first player now. He gets 1. Oh, sorry. No. We don't flip it over. 2, 3, 4. We unexhaust. Roll all of our dice. All right. So there's that. There's that. There's that. That was basic. We draw 5 cards. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I think we rolled the 6 to make sure to check on that. All right. So we have no people except for 1 guy, which is terrible. All right. They go first. All right, so he gets his shard thing. He gets the second one on, which is terrible. And he rolls a 2. 2 just means you reveal. It's the Defender Iron Scales one again. Okay, so now it's our turn. Main action, I think I'm going to do Strengthen. So it's a sword and a leaf. And we're going to put that into play. Okay. Cool. And then do we want to throw away a card? I think we're going to throw away a card to deal 1 damage on the Iron Scales from our ability. Okay. Now it's their turn. Nothing and a 7. What's that? Target opponent must lower 2 non-basic dice. Ugh. I don't want to lower... I have to lower the frog. That stinks. Alright. Might want to meditate. Alright, so that is the 7. And then we reveal, because we never revealed. It's Whiplash. We deal 1 damage to the leftmost target, which is terrible. If we get another Whiplash, Hammer Knight dies. Which is just wild to me. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll play our Anchor Knot. We'll deal 1 damage here, which knocks him out. So it's 1 blood onto there. And then what we'll do is we will throw away another Chant of Revenge thing to deal 1 damage. And that's 2 blood. So that brings us up to 10 damage. Cool. I think we're good still. Yeah, I think we're good still. Alright. Nothing. And this is a 6. Reveal. And then you attack with the revealed. So the revealed is Hunting Instinct. Oh no, that's terrible. Alright, so he's going to attack with a lot. I'm going to block it with our main guy. So that's 8 damage up to. So 5, 6, 7, 8. Because I don't want anyone to die just yet. Okay. And then it's our turn. Let's do... We can't play this anymore. So what we'll do is we'll use Anchor Knot and we'll exhaust this one. No, not that one. Or is there a Strengthen? This one. To add 2 damage. So he's going to attack the exhausted guy and deal 2 damage onto him. Because he is exhausted. Oh, I'm sorry, wait. We have to roll for a block. It's a 1, so he doesn't block. 2 damage goes on him. I'm then going to throw away close combat, I think. Yeah, I think I'm just going to throw away... No, I'm not going to throw away close combat. No, we'll just do that. And then what we'll do is we'll throw away a card, summon Bone Crow to bring this up to its max. Okay, now it goes a 10. Raise 1 basic die up a level and then reveal a card. It is Fire Belly. It's declared as an attacker. All right, we'll deal with that in a second. All right, so now it's our turn. This has got 2 life. All right, so what we can do is we'll use Close Combat as our main card. Deal damage to another target unit equal to the attack value. So we'll deal 3 damage onto this guy. And the reason we're doing 3 and knocking him out, that does 2 blood, is it knocks him out and moves him over. And then if a unit was destroyed this turn... Oh, wait. I guess they're a unit, right? Is unit anyone? Have I messed up on that? No, they're aspects. They're not units. We're units. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure they don't have units. I think they just have aspects. Just sure. ST unit, an ally, conjuration, or aspect. Okay, cool. I did not realize that, so I've been doing that wrong. We exhaust that, spend one of them to place a bone crow into play. All right, feast 1. When this unit is declared as an attacker, add 1 to its attack value for the remainder of the turn if it's targeting a card with any wound tokens on it. Okay, that's fine. I did not realize we were... I should have had more bone crows out there. It's gonna sound very fun, but you catch me... my ears with all the thinking. Nah, if you like, I feel like Lord of the Rings. I mean, Lord of the Rings, I think, has more thinking than this. All right, so Red Wrath is unfortunately going to take out like everyone. Because what's going to happen is they're going to be an attacker. So they're going to deal 1 damage on everyone, including these 2 guys, unfortunately. So it's going to take him out. Takes him out. We get to do this. Does 1 attack onto him because we're going to declare him the defender. And we counterattack and knock him out. So it's 1 blood. 43. That's awesome. All right, so we can't do a main action, so we pass, we do a side, and we deal 1 damage. All right, cool. All right, now it's the end of the round. We're good. We lose all of this. We ready up. We get all of exhausted undone. All right, cool. We get to heal 2 off of our guy. Nothing else happens there, I think. I think we're good. Does this game have any healing in it? Only recovery, unless there's recovery cards. So at the end of the round, you recover whatever the value is on your Hammer Knight. So like for us, we have 4 life, but we recover 2 at the end of the round. So we get to heal up a little bit naturally. So that's nice. That's not what I want. I wanted this book. All right, remove. All right, cool. Does this game have any? Oh no, we already did that. So I have 15 cards to discard, none of my attack. That's fine. All right, so there's that. We need to roll all of these. Okay, so high, middle, high. Okay, there we go, and we draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Summon rhinos. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Okay, cool. So it's our turn. We get to start. I'm going to do summon rhino. So our spell board can only be 4. So that's not great, but that's okay. We don't have the ability to do cover. All right, so we'll wait there. Yeah, we'll wait there. All right, so they get to go. Shard and a 5. 5 is reveal and then attacked with the reveal card. So it's whiplash. So they deal 1 damage. That's great. So now he's going to attack. Okay. That's less than ideal. Oh, I never rolled this last die. Okay, it's a basic. He's gonna come in. We're gonna block it with a knight who's gonna do 2 damage onto us. And then we hit him back and deal 1 blood damage. So that's 15 damage onto him. Hey Bradley, how's it going? Hopefully doing well. You Lord of the Rings. How it goes, Ashes? It's a struggle so far, but we're hanging in there. we're losing a lot. I think that's fair to say. All right, let's throw away a card to meditate. We'll meditate him up. And then we'll play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's do 6. No, let's not do that. I want to do the rhino, but I feel like it doesn't make sense yet. What we'll do... Okay, we'll use this to place the Ironworker back in her hand. I don't think we did the main action, right? We deal 1 damage onto our guy. So that's 10 total. And then we didn't do a main action, right? I don't think we did. No, we didn't do a main action. All right, cool. So our main action then is to put in the Ironworker for 2. Oh, this should be a basic, I think. I think that's supposed to be a basic. If not, oh well. All right, so we did that. Okay. All right, so that's that. We get an 8. Must lower 2 non-base. Oh my god. Okay, 1, 2. And then we reveal a card, which is Fire Belly, which stinks. But that's actually that's not terrible. So what we could do is put the Necronaut in, deals 1 damage. And then we can use the frog. No, we'll throw away Rhino to deal another damage, knock out the Fire Belly. So that's 1 more blood. Okay, cool. Now it's their turn again. All right, a shard and a 10. Raise 1 base. Oh, shoot. Okay, so this goes up. Now in doing so, another thing comes on, which is going to kill a bunch of people, which stinks. Oh my god, it's going to kill my main guy. Alright, so all those go off. We still have to do the 10. All units in Phoenix Born. Deal 1 damage to all units in Phoenix Born. Alright. So he dead. He dead. And he has 1 damage on it. Okay. So these will all go back down. Then we have to do 10 still, which is still to reveal. Frozen Fear. Okay. Cool. Now in doing a lot of death, this goes on there. Okay. So what we'll do is we're going to use the goat head to get Hammer Knight back into her hand. We're going to take a damage to do so. And then we're going to do a minor action, throw away. Oh, Final Stand. That's not what we want to throw away. To raise this up all the way. So we can work on getting Hammer Knight back in. All right, we roll these 2. It's a basic and a 1. We just reveal a card. Okay, so they're going to attack us next round. I want to put Hammer Knight into play. So we use this, we use the leaf, and we use a basic. Cool. And then what we'll do is we'll use the frog to deal 1 unit damage onto here. Deal 1 damage on them. And then we'll exhaust this to deal 1 damage onto him. Okay. Then he's going to attack. So Frozen Fear. After this unit destroys a unit. Okay. This unit cannot be blocked or guarded by units with attack value 1 or less. All right, so we're going to block this actually with him. So he doesn't exhaust. He does. It does 3 attack to me. So it's 1, 2, 3. We have 4 life though, and we do the 3 attack back, which knocks him out. That means 2 blood goes onto there. 1, 2. All right, cool. Now it's our turn. I would like to get a bone crow out there, but I have to destroy someone to get it out there. Well, what we'll do is we'll use the iron worker to deal 2 damage. He deals it back, so he knocks out him. He knocks out him. So after this unit destroys an opponent unit by attacking, they didn't attack, they counterattacked. So he gets knocked out because he had 1 damage. He gets knocked out, which means we put 1 token back on here. So that was our main action. Then our side act. Oh, we can't do it because we can't do a bone crow thing. All right, that's the end of that. All right, so that's the end of the turns. We can't do anything. Oh, no, actually, we can do one thing else. Oh, shoot. We're supposed to see if we can actually do damage to him. Shoot. That didn't work out the way it planned. Take that back because I forgot to do it as a blocker. So he comes in. He had, what, 1 damage on him? So he's actually going to come in and defend it. So he's just going to take the 2 damage. Which is fine, I guess, for now. All right, so he has 1 on him still. Okay. I messed up. That's how it should have been. So then he comes in and does that. Then it's our turn. Actually. No, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Because what we'll do is his turn. I'm going to block with the iron worker. And I know, because no. What we'll do. That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. So he attacked. We didn't do a side action, right? We'll throw away the hammer knight to meditate this up. Then he's going to attack. What we'll do is we'll do cover. So you may play this spell after your Phoenixborn while guarding is dealt damage by an attack unit. We defend all of it and we deal 1 damage back. So we're good now. Nothing bad happens. Cool. Forgot to roll the D12 every single time. Dude, every time. And we did that. We paid the 1. Okay, now it's our turn. And what we can do is now punch him in the face with a hammer knight. I have a single win without an asterisk due to a forgotten roll. Yeah, that's what I'm working on right now at this point. It's just winning, even if I cheat slightly. An ally conjuration aspect. Okay. So we'll deal damage. We knock him out. He does not retaliate us because he's exhausted. We put 2 onto here. So that's 14. So it's 1. Okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 21. 24. Yeah, 21. Okay, cool. Perfect. That didn't go terribly. So now we ready everything up. They're going to be first player. He heals 1. He heals 2. I didn't cheat. I just realized the error of my ways. There is... I'm going to be honest with you, chat. There is way more strategy in this game than I thought there was going to be. Like, I have to like really think through like the entire turn. It's kind of nuts. I mean, it's nice, but versus like Marvel Champions, I feel like I can just go like bam, 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 and like do all right. This, I feel like I have to think everything through a lot. Like a lot. Oh yeah, they'll all come through at the end. I forgot that I turned it off, to be honest. Okay. He gets to go... Oh, I have to draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, we got the other Hammer Knight, which is nice. Summon Bone Crow we can't really use. That's fine. Alright. But yeah, there's a lot more strategy to this than I thought there was going to be. 5, 10, 15, 20, 21. I know. It will be unpaused in a little bit when I finish this. It's 21. It does seem that way. I wonder if it's partially just getting used to it, though, because I definitely play Champions way faster than I did before. I think a part of it is, and like once you see the combinations, I think that's the other part of it too. Like, if I just like, there's certain combinations I should probably just know faster at this point, like you do with Marvel Champions. So I'm sure it is part of that. But I'm also playing on the absolute easiest difficulty, and it's still like thinking things through of like what they're gonna do, you know. Versus Marvel Champions, like I kind of think through what they do, but you don't have to worry about as much. It feels like. All right, what's this? A 9? Deal 1 damage to your opposing player target's Phoenix Born. Oh my god, he's getting close to dying. And then reveal. This is Rampage. Okay. What does he have? Not a ton left. Okay. So what I want to do. Let's go a little crazy, actually. Because I think what I want to do is use this to deal 1 damage there. Then our main action, I feel like if I attack with the Iron Worker, I don't want him to reroll a bunch of dice. So we can attack with the main guy. Yeah, so we're going to need to attack. They're going to knock each other out, which is fine. There's 1 blood onto there. And then we get to add a counter onto here. Now. Wait, did we do a side action? I need like tokens for side action and main action. I can't remember if we did a side action. Yeah, we did. It was the bottom thing. That's right. We did. We did this. Okay, so we can't do another side action. Okay, that's, I think, fine. All right. That's that. And 3 is to attack if able. If they can't, so they just reveal. Frozen Fear. This unit cannot be blocked. Okay, that's fine. No plans and we need new content. No, we're not going to be able to tomorrow, unfortunately. All right, so we do the main. To play. So let's play another Hammer Knight. So 1, a leaf, and that. Then a side action. I feel like I don't want to keep going through my deck too fast. So let's not. Oh, I guess as a side action, we could throw away a card. We'll throw away Summon Bone Crow to deal 1 damage onto him. That's fine. All right, their turn. This and a 7. I feel like that's not good. Deal 1 damage to opposing target's Phoenix Born. Oh my god, I'm gonna freaking die this way. And then reveal. It's another frozen thing. Okay, so let's do. He would attack 3. He wouldn't kill him. All right, let's attack with a Hammer Knight. We're gonna attack him. So he's gonna do 3 damage back. 1, 2, 3. So that was our main action. It's 2 blood, which means this goes up to 25. So we only got 5 damage left to do. After this unit destroys a unit opposing controls, deal 1 damage to target unit. Deal 1 damage there. Now we can finally do our side action because the unit was destroyed to put in a Bone Crow. All right, cool. It rolls a 9. Oh my god, it does another damage to my Phoenixborn. And then reveals. Alright, so my Phoenixborn is 1 away from dying. When he's declared as an attacker, it's not great. So what we'll do is we will attack. Here we go. Oh, I think we're doing well now. Wait. Clears an attacker, deal 1 damage to all units. Okay, so what we'll do, this is what we'll do. Is we'll attack with our guy here. Our Hammer Knight. The Hammer Knight's going to attack and deal 3 damage here. Shoot, I don't know if I forgot to do the... Oh my god, it attacks. Okay, so it doesn't hit him. He blocks it, which is 3 attack on them, though. 1, 2, 3. Which is actually not great. I don't know if I forgot to do this last time. So if I did, I apologize. So he didn't do that. So that was our main attack. Our side action now is to throw away a card and deal 1 damage to a unit. Let's deal a damage to the Fire Belly. I think that's what we'll do. So now they're going to attack. He's going to attack. I'm just going to let this Hammer Knight block it. It's going to knock him out. And then we place an exhaustion token on our Phoenixborn. So it knocks out our Hammer Knight, which is okay. I should have done a lot more with those dice, but that's okay. One, two, three, four, five, six. Okay. So we knocked out my guy, which is fine, because what we're going to do is then play 100 Blades, which we use 2 tokens, deal 1 damage to target Phoenixborn, and then 1 damage to all opposing units. So he gets a damage and gets knocked out, which means 2 damage goes on here, which means we won, and another damage here, which means another blood goes on, which means we definitely won. And then we draw a card, which is a Rhino thing. But it doesn't really matter, because I think we won. I think I only cheated somewhat slightly once, maybe. But regardless, we did that as our main action. Then our side action, we could throw away a card to deal 1 more damage with this action. So let's look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would go up to a 10, 32, and we do 1 more damage from this. So it'd be 33 damage. So if I was off by 3, that's it. Oh, but even so, if there was a situation where this didn't work, let's say, it would go back to us because he would pass. Then I could throw this away as another side thing to deal 1 more damage in case it was slightly off, and then it would be our turn again. And go like this. And then we draw more cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'd be out of cards, but we could do our final stand, which would be nice. We could do some things then. We could attack with the Hammer Knight and whatever. So we could probably do some things because we would get to go first. They would be face down. Hammer Knight could swing right away and do more damage. So I think we would have actually won, like really won that time. So, oh, it only took like 5 or 6 games to figure out, but we got there. We got there in the end. But that was rough. But that was fun. That was a lot of fun. Really enjoyed that. Holy cow. Okay, so let me just see something really fast. Ooh, did you do any more things? Tangia things? It says you didn't do anymore. Or it's a liar. Because they did a short. You guys still got 2 more hours? Nah, we're done. We're done. That's all I can handle. All right, time to start getting into someone say new content. What's with the health total on the boss? Ha, Bradley. Oh, the page goes blank. Oh. I gotcha. I thought you were able to do it slightly. Talk for another hour or so? No, that sounds exhausting. That sounds very exhausting. I just want to be basking in my glory of winning one time.
Thank you, Agent K. Ladies and gentlemen, if you will, look right
There we
here.
Go.
Hey, you. Finally awake.
Is this your new favorite one? How was your brain after Ashes? It's a little burnt. Not gonna lie, it's a little burnt. But I feel like I got the rhythm down of like, get your weaker guys to get attacked so that he exhausts, and then attack him when he's exhausted so he's not counterattacking you. I feel like that was like a big thing I didn't recognize at first. But yeah, I felt like once I got that rhythm down, it was better. I'm excited to try this again because we're gonna be doing more streams of this. At least 2 more. And I'll do a different Phoenix Born. I really just wanted to get a win, and I felt like I did enough, so I don't remember anything. You have to wait for the VOD then. Should I buy it or will my brain explode? If your brain does not explode for Lord of the Rings, it won't explode for this. Was that a pre-con cold deck? It was slightly. We took out 3 expend energies and 2 100 blades to put in the summon bone crows, 3 of them, and 2 final stand cards. So it was slightly modified. The pre-con deck I could not get to work for the life of me. I was not good enough for that, it turns out. So it was a slightly modified deck. But the idea of deck building is very, very simple in this. Which is interesting. Right? It's very interesting how it works. And then you just need to make sure you have enough dice, right? Because I didn't even look at like what the rules are with dice. I'm killing Lord of the Ring right now. I think my deck could be, but first I felt like a deck with the heroes and cards work well together. That's awesome. That's really awesome. I think with your dice, you could just use whatever you want, right? Dice are 4 different kinds of dice. Because I think you just put in like any dice you want. You just please. It doesn't say. It just says you have to put 10 dice into play. So I guess you could have like 3 different dice aspects. And now I'm out of bits. Fair enough. So yeah, it was kind of interesting in that sense of like, it'd be interesting to see like to play around the dice because I'm a part of the Discord of like people who are like are actually good at this game. And I want to see like how they play. If like it makes sense to do like a 3 dice thing or not. Like I don't know if that makes sense. I have to look at some of the other cards, but yeah, we'll be doing this again at some point to probably next week maybe. We'll be doing this again to try a different hero and mess around with their pre-con a bit. But yeah. I think you can. It doesn't say you can't. It just says you can only have 10 dice. So you can use any dice you want. Which like doesn't give you a huge advantage, right? Because if you have like 3 different types and you need to get the highest one on one of them, I assume like you're just kind of SOL if you don't get it. Which can be like rough. When you have time and let me know what you think. All right. I don't think I need more card games. But I'll check out Transformers. G.I. Joe, I don't thematically, I know people were saying earlier thematically that they liked G.I. Joe more because it was like made more sense or was better or whatever. But like, I just don't thematically like it. You can use whatever dice you want as long as you have 10. I've seen people put nature dice without cards. Nature is just there to direct frog damage. Or natural, not nature. Yeah, frog damage was more key than I thought it was. The other thing I think I didn't realize that I should have been doing was doing meditating more. Right? I felt like meditation was like a big thing. Like, and I should have focused on that more. That was like the other thing that I noticed is meditate's big. So yeah, I should have meditated more. And maybe use dice power more. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, that was like the weird thing. Not that I noticed, but that wasn't doing right. How did you find the game? So I originally, Words is hard. Words is very hard. Enjoy it? Yeah. I enjoy this a lot. Now I feel like I'm finally getting like the idea of it. And I'm excited to try out the other heroes because there's like 5 or 6 other ones that you can be, or Phoenix Born. But I saw this game at PAX Unplugged this past year. And PAX Unplugged has a library where you can just borrow games for free. So my buddy and I borrowed it. Was watching Tombstone and came back for the end. That's all good. So my buddy and I saw it at the free library to borrow. So we borrowed the game, but it was the first edition. And I liked it because the artwork is gorgeous on it. So I was like, okay, let's try it. Well, the first edition has some balancing errors. So like it doesn't balance right. And we weren't playing 100% correct. We weren't understanding the exhaust thing over and over. So yeah, we were doing that incorrectly, to say the least. And yeah, it was not great. But because we did it incorrectly, I got a bad idea of the game when I first played it. And then there was balancing issues. So like I picked somebody that was like way stronger than his person. So my sleep break at work. Be your Huckleberry. Dude, that movie is so good. But yeah, so anyway, that's when we first got exposed to it. Then I started hearing more and more about how, oh, they redid everything and made it better. So then I started checking out the solo games of it, and I was like, oh, this looks pretty darn good. So that was kind of how I learned about it. And then now I'll be honest, I'm pretty interested in like the other heroes and what they can do, because there's a 1, 2, 3, I guess there's 4 or 5 or 6 heroes totally to go through now. So yeah, it's nuts. It is nuts. Cyber Jace. Oh wait. BB, did you think it has much replay value with only one set to play against? Yes. I do think for now, I don't think the main idea is the enemy. So the enemy has another set of cards we didn't use. So there's a couple things. There's another set of cards called shadow cards, which is like a whole different set of enemies that we didn't play yet. And then we can make the corpse of Viros harder. There's 2 more stages of him that we didn't even touch. And there's 2 more stages. Oh, wait. Yeah, there's 2 more standard levels we didn't face, and then there's heroic levels, which look impossible. Like, there's no way I defeat this game in heroic. I just don't understand how that works. As a place where range, if there are railroads equal to. Yeah, it's nuts. Let me just make sure. Yeah, so I guess there's different standard levels you can play. And then there's a heroic mode, which it's even harder. Oh yeah, he has like more life, and it starts off harder. So, ooh, what was that? Oh, it's Ultimate Phase 3. So yeah, guess I want to see you try. There's no shot. There's no shot. I don't think I'm good enough. But anyway, I think a part of the fun is that you can use different heroes to play against and figure it out. And there's a ton of those options. Also, they're coming out with another expansion like a month or 2. That's another new enemy. I don't know if it's just 1 or 2 or whatever. So, Cyber Jace, did you win? I finally did at the end. This is my current problem with Ashes. I don't have the will to re-sleeve the new edition cards I got from the Reborn box upgrade. The box coming soon. Yeah, didn't use. He means cheated. No. Well, I wanted to reread it again because I was like, oh shoot, did I cheat with this ultimate? So after placing red range tokens on the Chimera, if there are red tokens, the Chimera's ultimate value resolve the following. Remove the red range tokens from the Chimera. Discard all cards from the Chimera's battlefields that it does not own. And deal 1 damage to all units. Remove this card and the top card and the top behavior card. And it's just a behavior card. So yeah, it doesn't say that you would go to the next stage. Because I don't think you would. Watch, I was getting that wrong the whole time. Anyway, whatever his name is fun with her snake summon that becomes a huge monster. One of my favorite Phoenixborn. Oh, I'm excited to try that out. I see new Ashes in other games. So there's very few other games I really invest in anymore. To be completely honest, like very few. So it really wouldn't be a problem. And like I'm caught up with all the other LCGs, so and they're coming out with one thing a year for Arkham Horror, and Lord of the Rings hasn't done a new thing in 2 years, so I really don't have to worry about that. See, it's nice. Alright, hold on. Red range circles represent the growth. After placing around the Chimera, discard all cards on the Chimera's battlefield that it does not own. Resolve the phase specific event. Okay. Yeah, no. Okay, yeah, there is just standard. That's so crazy. Interesting. All right, there's a 2-player side. Okay, crazy. Hitting that old man I give up age. Yeah. I mean, so that's kind of the thing. So I was just checking to see if this thing, like, if when you did ultimate behavior and they got rid of that, he went to the next standard level, but he doesn't. It's just you just pick a standard level, which is interesting. Also, do you sell token holders? I do. I haven't in a long while. Because I haven't done woodworking in a while, unfortunately, but I do sell them normally. But yeah. So anyway, back to the original question. It'd be fun to do all the heroes. There's a bunch of different options. It's fun to see how they work and how you can get them to work, I guess, is interesting and what makes them unique. And I think it seems like they're in the long haul to support this game and keep coming out with more expansions for it. So if they keep doing that, and maybe if the next box has like 1 or 2 options or something, I don't know. But hopefully this game, like this expansion just came out, I think a few months ago. Like it's not that old. Like I want to say like 3 or 4 months ago. So if they keep supporting it, I mean, I'll keep investing in it. And getting it, because I gotta say it was fun. It was fun. It was good and enjoyable. So we'll see if it gets boring at some point. I don't know. I'm sure it will eventually. Marvel Champions gets boring to me too now and again. So all right. With that being said, I think I'm done. I think I'm mentally done for tonight. We almost made it to 3 hours, which I know is short, but I'm still burnt from 5 hours from Sunday. So turns out that was a lot. So I appreciate everyone hanging out. Hopefully you enjoyed this game. If you have any questions or anything like that, let me know. We will play this again sometime, probably next week. I don't know what the schedule is next week, so make sure you're a part of 3 hours is a baby stream for you. It really is. It's nice. It's nice, relaxing stream. I make fewer mistakes then. But we'll be back next week, Sunday and Tuesday once again. I appreciate everyone hanging out. And yeah, make sure you're part of the Discord. Make sure you subscribe to the video game channel if you have not. And I will see you all next time. Take care, everyone.